Welcome back, everyone on Illuminator. Still in Worst Liquids. Still working on level 30. I'm almost halfway through this level. I still run into a major issue. I don't have any magical footwear. So, I've run around this zone looking for scaled elder wolf things. Couldn't find any. There's a possibility I can run over to Timorous Deep and then try to get Ugrak the Raider, who can drop some kind of magical boot. It's not a great boot, but it's magical and I need it for my flying kick. If I can get that, I can go to another location to hunt, and that would be preferable. Otherwise, I just have to gain the level and keep using Telrake, which is much inferior to my flying kick and damage. You don't want to do that. I want to keep raising flying kick. It's not even maxed out yet. The damage is starting to increase in it. It started out doing 50 damage. I think I can do 54 to 56 now. And who knows where it caps out at. I haven't found out yet. But let's work our way over to Timorous Deep. That's on the agenda for today. See you in over there. Oh, wait a second. A scaled wolf elder just attacked me. I didn't even see him. I don't know where he came from. I am low life. He's blue to me. This guy has a chance to drop magical boots. If this guy gives me magical boots, what the heck? What kind of luck is this? So he spawned right next to the crypts of Dalnir Caves. Okay, let's try to intimidate him too. Hopefully nothing sneaks up on us. So I've been looking all over for a scaled wolf elder. Now they can drop some kind of fur boots or fur shoes. We'll see. Please drop something. I need it. Please drop magical shoes. And if you're wondering why I didn't just go buy some Woo's fighting sandals, this guy is solo self-found, so that's not part of the rules. A scaled wolf elder. Come on, buddy, drop it. You know you want to. Oh. He gave wolf scale hide, and loose scales. Dang it. So he spawned somewhere around here because I was running away from the caves and he attacked me. Because I just came from that spot. I ran up here and then right about this tree, I got attacked. So maybe I should just stand here and hopefully another one respawns. Let's do that, because I don't know the chances that one will drop, but he has magic shoes on his loot table. So let's stick around here. I'm going to wait and I'm going to look for more. Okay, I just want to report right where I'm staring at. Okay, look. Down there it was the giant. Right there is a skilled wolf tracker. So this is a spawn position. If I kill this, there's a chance that an elder might spawn in its place. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe the tracker is a placeholder for the elder. But this is exactly where I got attacked as I was running up this hill. I couldn't see it until I got over the hill. So let's continue to fight these things. And if I can get a skilled wolf elder here, I'll get magic boots and everything will be so much better. So let's just keep killing these. I'll set a timer on my phone. Let me get my phone prepped. Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
5 minutes and 30 seconds. Counting down.
Okay, so that's going to work for at least one iteration, and then I'm going to have to look up the zone respawn timer. It's probably 6 or 7 minutes. Okay, just coming back. It's kind of weird. Two things spawned this time. A marauder. Oh, that's a corpse. So this time a marauder spawned. It's not the one we wanted. Siri, set a timer for 6 minutes and 45 seconds.
6 minutes and 45 seconds. Starting now.
So the spawn timer is 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So it gives me a chance to get back before the thing spawns. I don't think they move. It's really nice if they stay where they are. And I think I'll go kill the giant while I'm waiting. Hopefully soon I'll get something nice. Hopefully soon an elder spawns there. But this will give us some XP right here. 48%. Let's take a look at this way. So you guys want to see damage, 52 damage kick. I think that's the max, 52. Very respectable damage. Oh, I'm getting beat, so let's pop mend. Wow, we're getting beat. Why? Get rid of the copper. Copper pennies. Went to Subway on the way home from work today. Subway has got some good stuff. I've always liked their sandwiches. They've just gotten a bit pricey, honestly, but that's everywhere. So I got a foot long on white bread. This is my sub. This is my go-to sub. So I get this foot long on Italian bread. For the meats, I get the number 11, which is the Subway Club. I think they have turkey, ham, and roast beef. For cheese, I just go with American cheese. Always get it toasted. Once it comes out, for the veggies, I've done a lot of different combinations. I found one that I like. I get pickles, green peppers, and tomato. And then I ask for a single pass of mustard, the yellow mustard, and then a single pass of mayo. I don't bother with the salt and pepper. You could do that too, but I just try to reduce sodium. But that always turns out pretty good. And it's one of the more reasonably priced subs, I guess. Alright, so I think this is the location. Yeah, you look down and there's the giants, and right there's where that thing spawns. It's kind of right there. Is it? Wait, you got to be on the edge of the peak. Yeah, that's it. So you stand on this pinnacle right here. Boom. And you look this way. So I'm going to just go ahead and feign death. Let's see how much time we have left on the timer. We gain 1% experience. Keep getting text messages. My sister's texting me. So the timer says, where is the timer? It says we have 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So I'll see you guys in the next spawn. Alright, this time it was a skulking brute. These things are decently difficult. They're going to give good experience. I'm still not seeing a scaled wolf elder. I don't know how long I'll keep checking. But in the meantime, I'm still gaining experience, because after I kill this thing, I can go down and kill that giant. The giant respawns too. So this is a decent way to earn experience and try to get my magic footwear. There he goes running. I really enjoy these static spawns. It really helps out too if you know the locations of them. Spawn timer is like 6.5 minutes. Oh, let's just start it up. Start at 6.5 minutes. And I can come down here and get the giant as well. I think he roams when he... So he'll spawn. Let's see where he spawns. By the way, the cave is right here. There's the cave, and then you look down. Let's watch where he spawns. It's going to take about 10 more seconds, and you're going to see this guy spawn here. Let's get this junk out of the way. You can't see. Yeah, look at that. So where does he spawn? Any second now, right? Well, I'll let you guys know. I'm just going to keep watching. Keep watching. So there's one that's running in this path. So he might actually spawn a little bit over there where the mouse is circling, and then he paths through here. And he probably passed back and forth. And I think I get him when I see him pathing. So that works out. We will kill him and then I'll wait for the other thing to spawn. 50% of the way through the level. And while I'm fighting this, I'm going to put up some music. White Bat Audio, my favorite. See if there's any new, because occasionally whoever runs this channel put up some new ones. Let's see. You put one up 4 hours ago, but it's a short 3-minute song. But there's a new one I never heard of. It's called Apocalyptic Synth Playlist. Put that on. All right, that's playing now. We have 4 minutes and 10 seconds for the other spawn. I need to start using my flying kick because this fight is actually losing this fight here. Let's throw up an intimidation. Alright, I'm making a comeback now that I'm using flying kick. We're coming back strong. Yeah, I'm winning now. Flying kick is so good. And he's running away. Yes. And there's intimidation just kicked off. Awesomeness. Can't see from there. Yeah. Should take us to 50. No, it didn't even bring us up to 51%. But that's okay. So I need to go up and use bandages and wait for the other thing to spawn. I have 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Let's get all the health I can get real quickly. See you guys when it spawns. So right where that giant is right where he spawns. He'll respawn there on a zone timer of 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So if you're standing here looking at the cave, that giant spawns right there and he starts pathing this direction. So if you want a static spawn of an evergreen giant, there you go. Sometimes it might be useful if the zone is heavily camped. I'm just going to kill him because I'm waiting for the other spawn, which is the important one for me. So 51% of the way through the level now. Hopefully this pushes us into 52%. Making steady progress. You know, the heat's finally starting to die down out there. It's still hot. I still use one of those windshield covers in my car. And, you know, it's still real hot when you get in the car, but it's starting to cool down and feel much better. Today, we did some home visits at work. We went to 2 houses. Seeing how people live. Man, this guy had a wound on his foot, I tell you. I try not to gag. So when you have uncontrolled diabetes, it does a lot of damage to the small vessels in your extremities. So think of your tips of your toes and your fingers, where the smallest capillaries in your bodies are. Those are the ones that tend to get damaged. And this guy had uncontrolled diabetes, so you get a lot of damage down there. You couldn't feel any nerve sensation because the nerves have been damaged. Oh, look what we got. Giant Lord's Tunic. That's worth 62 platinum. So this guy's diabetes was uncontrolled, and unfortunately he had a foot ulcer, and it was like a yellow pasty stuff. And you know, all I'm gonna say is take care of your diabetes. Take care of it. Take care of your feet. Don't lose your toes. It's pretty sad. Anyways, someone's gonna have to come down and take care of his wounds on a daily basis. Yeah, I'm really hoping this. I know these Ozempic drugs have been coming out and they treat diabetes, and they're also helping people lose weight, which can also help people get off their blood pressure. Oh, what do we got? A scaled wolf tracker. Damn, he's just a tracker. I was hoping for an elder. Anyways, I'll kill the tracker just to get the respawn going. Let's see. And the timer just went off. Let's see. Let's just repeat the timer. You guys don't need to watch me kill a tracker. This thing's green. The Manslayer gave me experience, but this thing is not going to give me any. And by the way, I'm 52% experience at this level, so I mean over halfway now. Scaled wolf tracker. Oh yeah, we were talking about Star Wars and some of the comments. I mentioned that my favorite Star Wars was number 4 of the series. So A New Hope was the start, the very first film in 1978, I think. Yeah, it was before I was even born. But anyways, it came out in 78. And then the second one was number 4, The Empire Strikes Back, which is my personal favorite. And then no. 4 came out first. That's A New Hope. 5 is Empire Strikes Back, which is my favorite. And that's the one, I think it starts out, that's the one where Luke loses his, that's the one where Luke and Vader fight. Oh, what is that thing running? Oh, it's not a tracker. Goblin Warrior. And then Return of the Jedi is the one that had Boba Fett in it that got ate by that desert creature that slowly digests things over hundreds or thousands of years. I don't understand how that happens, but Boba Fett supposedly died, fell down that, I want to call it a Sarnak pit, which is kind of funny because these things are called Sarnaks in this game. But that was actually my least favorite of the 3. That had the Ewoks in it, and I wasn't really a fan. You know what happened? I think when I first started watching them, the only time I saw them, we kind of were poor, so we didn't always rent movies. But when they came on TV, I would record on the VCR, and I usually just recorded over something else that I've watched, a dozen times. Like, oh, I don't need to watch this cartoon anymore. So Star Wars is coming on TV. I would, it's so funny. I'd record it, and then when the commercial breaks would come on, I would jump up and try to hit the pause button. Then I'd have to stand by the TV, wait for the commercial breaks to end, so I could hit the record button again as soon as the commercials were over, because I didn't want to record the commercials. And so that's what we used to do back in the day. And then there's channels on YouTube dedicated just to these retro commercials. So if you had recorded all those commercials and compiled them into like a big block of commercials, just upload those to YouTube. I'm sure you get, tens of thousands of views because people like to put those on. Maybe you can put on old commercials from the 80s. If you have trouble sleeping, it kind of brings you back to the 80s. Just watch some old commercials for like Burger King and Pizza Hut, toothpaste commercials, and cars. I'm really interested in the car commercials. They'd always say like the price, like the new Ford Escort, and it would be like super cheap compared to today. So today it's really hard starting out in life, I think. New home prices are scary high. Like if you're buying homes in the 70s or 80s or even the late to early 2000s, their prices were so good. Like it's kind of funny. I saw a house that we had bought brand new in the late 90s for like $160,000. And now if you go like on Zillow and look at a house, the same style house in the same street is going for like $450,000. And like what? That's like 25 years later. So that's a big return if you had bought a house and paid it off. Problem with selling a house these days is you can't afford to move into a new one. So, you just stay in the house that you have. And so I think the way a lot of people these days might be getting their first home is just inheriting it from a family member who's had it back from the days when they were cheap. are much cheaper than they are now. Okay, what are we gonna get a spawn here? I should probably go kill the giant. I might end up cutting out some of that yakety yak stuff. Some people like, you know, just some random commentary during EverQuest. Some people like to stick strictly to, there it is, stick strictly to combat. The EverQuest action. EverQuest for me has always been a very chill game. It has its moments of intensity, but the game has a lot of downtime. So people who played in groups would use that downtime, and it would be like social time. People would chat about random things. Kind of like in the, you know, when I saw the movie E.T. in the opening scene when those kids are playing Dungeons and Dragons and they're ordering pizza. I think like in the early days of EverQuest, that was the crowd that was playing it. Back when MMOs were sort of not mainstream kind of things. EverQuest made things mainstream. But back when EverQuest first came out, and some people are still using dial-up, the crowd that was playing MMOs were probably growing up. Ooh, we better hurry up and get up there. The other spawn has started. The crowd playing EverQuest were probably kids who grew up playing Dungeons and Dragons. None of my friends grew up. We grew up playing Dungeons and Dragons when we were kids. We were on bikes and we rode bikes through different areas, through trails, over dirt mounds, you know, BMX stuff. We played football out in the fields, tackle football. Really rough stuff, to be honest. Basketball games in neighborhoods. We'd play basketball games, you know, when I was a young teen. We'd play basketball games in different neighborhoods with adults. And we'd actually like rough them up sometimes, you know. Oh, a sapling. Damn. So I'll kill a sapling and I'll catch up with you guys after this. Now at 53%. You're probably getting tired of me announcing the percent experience progress, and I'm trying to not focus so much on numbers, but I love numbers. I love stats. I love games where you level up and your attributes increase, and I like to write down my attributes before and after to compare it. That's just me. All right, let's get the new timer going. See you guys soon. I'll keep fighting. Well, I haven't been having much luck. I am still gaining experience, so there's that. A lot of things have spawned, but they haven't been scaled wolf elders, unfortunately. Big shout out to Joe Sire, or Josiah. He sent me a tell me he's watching my latest video. So he sent me a nice tell. So big shout out to Joe Sire. Meeting lots of people on EverQuest. I change characters a lot, but when I'm on the same character for a long stretch of time, I tend to get a lot of people recognizing me in game, send me tells, or I just run across them and out in the world of Antonica and Norath. So that's pretty cool. It's a tight-knit community in EverQuest, very tight-knit. I don't know how red server is, but green server, everyone's pretty cool. So I've been seeing a lot of videos going up about this project Quorum server. I've thought about it. Maybe I'll put like a poll up to gauge interest and see if people are into it. I am slightly interested in it. I can't say I'm like hyped for it. Everyone likes fresh start servers. Everybody seems to be really into that. Me too, in general. But I'm not so sure that I'll do it. You know, I'm not going to jump on the hype train necessarily. But I'll put up, damn, a blood tracer again. hasn't been too productive. I'm 56% of the way through the level, so it's not all bad news. But I might put up a poll to see if people are very interested in, are you guys planning on starting up on Project Quorum? I watched some videos of some beta gameplay. The characters got like a little bit of vibration to the movement. I assume they're going to work that out. I hope so. I haven't really heard about the time frame of when that server is going to go live. But I assume when it goes live, there's going to be a lot of players. And it's all about, I think, the solo self-found permadeath kind of gameplay. Maybe they have like certain characters you can designate. And if you do so, of course, it's like playing a red character on a green server. You can't receive buffs from other players. So that would ensure that you don't have to abide by the honor system. The game has like coded rules in there to prevent you from being power leveled or helped along the way. So I think in that regard, it would make people's solo self-found playthroughs much more interesting. And since I'm really big on solo self-found, maybe a lot of people watch for that reason. I do play a lot of solo self-found. Like this character right here is solo self-found. My rogue, however, is not. My rogue's got a flowing black silk sash. And he's got an ancient snake fang, which it's not, I wouldn't even say that's a mid-level gear. In these days, that's like discounted newbie twink gear. That's like, I would almost say vendor trash. But it does very well. So the problem with servers when they get really long, they've been running for a long time, is the economy there's issues with the economy. For a while there, prices were different on green versus blue because of how long the servers have been around and, the supply and demand for gear. There's always going to be a demand for new gear because everyone can roll alts. And I think a happy accident was not putting level requirements on items. So there is that whole thing with twinking and rolling alts. It keeps the game fresh. It's like new game plus in a way, but not exactly. So I've enjoyed every character I've played. I feel bad for Gray Bearded Gaming Society, who uses a random number generator to decide the class and race he plays. And he's a monk. But his monk is not twinked, so that just sounds like a rough gameplay. I was really hoping he would roll a druid or an enchanter. That would have been interesting. A druid would have been really good, I think, for his playthroughs, but it's just the luck of the draw, I guess. So I'll stick around longer and try to get the item I need. As soon as I get it, it's going to change the dynamics of all these videos. I'll be able to go to new locations. Oh gosh, I think the lawnmowers are going on outside. So I don't mind the sound of lawnmowers so much. It's a problem when they mow in courtyards because it echoes off the walls. But I swear, I wish they'd made a law to ban gas-powered leaf blowers. It's so bad when the lawn maintenance crews, because they'll do that for like 2 hours. And they usually start about 9 a.m. Normally a decent time to start using that. But I work in a hospital, so who knows when my shift starts. And when I only have 7.5 hours to get to sleep before my next shift, that thing can destroy my day. A leaf blower. Okay, anyways, I'm yakking about random stuff. I'm sort of out ranting. I'm going to keep trying to get this item. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. But I'm gonna. It's such an important item for me, so I'm gonna stick around, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I want you to see the kick. You kick a Skeld Wolf tracker for 64 points of damage. That's my new record. It jumped up from 52 to 62, just like that. I'd never done that much damage on a kick. It's weird. It's like I was a critical hit or something. So my new max damage on kick is 62, just to let you know. All right, I just want to say I gave up. I'm on my way through the over there, heading to the raft, the barge, to take me to Timorous Deep. Then I'll let you know where I'm going from there when I get there. Okay, everybody, I'm back. And I see Ugra. Oh, sorry, I was eating food, so I moved the mic. Okay, so I'm back. And I see Ugrak the Raider. He has a chance to spawn magical boots. He's a very tough fight, though. He is a Shadow Knight who will harm touch me. And I took a lot of damage right there. Back up to 90% life. Let me move these things out of the way. I was eating. I wasn't planning on fighting until I saw Ugrak here. Okay, so I'm making a good comeback. Slight lead now. Flying kick is now at the 122. Okay, so it's still barely winning. I have the Fog John Carpenter movie playing on the TV in the background. Oh, no. Oh, good. I guess they resisted that. Oh, I interrupted it. Please don't cast any of those nasty spells. So if I get magic boots here, my quest is done. But I was on my way to Befallen. Damn, disease cloud up. So I'm on my way to Befallen. And I'm going to kill a level 20 mob there. Call it the Thurgadin or something. It's a Necro character. For a chance for magical boots. Unless I get them here and I'm done. All right. I got the boots. Sorry if I'm yelling. So here we go. We got magical feet. 1 AC, 10 stamina, weigh 3. There we go. I got magical boots. Please die. All right, let's check them out. Here they go. So I'm replacing cured silk sandals. So the problem is these are heavy, but they give me 10 stamina. The AC is kind of garbage on them. But can you see them? So I think I'll just jump on the raft next time it's around and then head back. Oh, it's there. Catch the raft. Run. Run, Illuminator. Run. Please make the raft. I feel like it's going to take off. That damn skeleton. I shouldn't have stopped to fight him. Hop. Have you seen the movie Cocoon? There's a movie where there's like running and they're going to jump. They're trying to catch it before it takes off. And they leap. All right, we're going back now. My journey's done. I'm going to go back to over there. And we're going to go fill the bone. Actually, that's going to end this episode. So there's the big highlight. I got my magical boots. Let me show you one more time. So I killed Ugrak the Raider. Oh, I'm wearing them. And I got these Dark Rust boots. 1 AC plus 10 stamina. They weigh 3, but they're magical feet. And let's check them out. So my hit points with them are 706 cap. Without them, they're 688. So I think they're decent. But the most important thing... Oh, I'm going to die. Oh, never mind. I thought I had 37 hit points. I have 372 hit points. Okay, so I'm totally distracted. So thanks for watching the episode, guys. The next episode, we're going to be hunting in a new location. So, magical feet. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon. Bye.